Like most gamers, I have a lot of fond memories of arcades. Light gun, driving, dance and rhythm games still draw customers thanks to their specialist peripherals, but there's no denying that in an age where anybody can afford a huge flat screen, powerful hardware and compete against other players online from home, a lot of gamers simply don't see arcades as good value. Moreover, the genres of games that are popular today are vastly different than in the arcade's heyday. One-on-one fighters once hugely popular amongst competitive players in the 90s and early 2000s, and now completely eclipsed by interest in FPS and battle arena games. As I've gotten older and had less time for gaming, I think I didn't really pay attention to the whole transition until the Funland at Trocadero closed for good a couple of years ago. Originally launched as Sega World, when Sega pulled out, the complex became Funland. Hard as it is to believe now, Funland once occupied 7 floors of the Trocadero, a rather large building right in the centre of London. Over the years it boasted a bowling alley, virtual reality rides, a sports bar, and of course countless games. This wasn't just an arcade, this was the arcade. And up until it closed, I still used to meet friends there to play games and have a beer at the sports bar. Anyhow, over time, entire floors of the building were just closed off as the number of customers dropped. Now the majority of the building is closed off. Funland is no more, and what remains is just a small selection of a dozen or so machines in the basement level. Changes don't all have to be bad though. The technological advances responsible for driving arcades to extinction have also brought new ways for a community to flourish online through sites such as Facebook. Thanks to the internet, it's easier than ever to find a group of like-minded people for any interest, and gaming is no exception. Whilst Acton's heart of gaming arcade sprang up following the demise of Funland to cater to arcade stalwarts, the reach of the internet means that new kinds of gamer space are flourishing. Part arcade, part rave, and part your best mate's living room, the Super Gaming Warehouse Party is extraordinary enough to be a little overwhelming at first. Hosted by the Joypad group and featuring a live DJ and bar, it kind of feels like a nightclub where people prefer gaming over dancing. Apart from modern indie favourites like Nidhogg, which draws a crowd all on its own, there are 4th to 6th generation consoles lined up all around the hall. And nostalgia is definitely a factor here, but the experience of playing games like Mario Kart, Power Stone and 10-player Bomberman live with complete strangers is definitely a fresh experience. And it feels cool, you know, like an edgy kind of hangout from a Hollywood movie. Now, if you really can't find anything you fancy playing, you can take a look through a catalogue of games which spans 3 generation consoles and request a swap through the Twitter feed. This works really well, keeping the crowd entertained and informed. It's just really fun when you read your favourite games being set up, then meeting and playing with people who appreciate it too. All in all, Super Gaming Warehouse Party isn't so much a replacement to the arcade, but a completely novel gaming experience. The use of the venue to showcase unreleased games like the ridiculously hard Vectagon or Turnover, which needs a specialist monitor setup, really solidifies it as a unique gamer space I think is well worth the price of admission. If you'd like to go to the next Super Gaming Warehouse Party, check out Joypad's website or Facebook page, and hopefully I'll see you there. Bye.